Hello, I'm Jo Kimonade and I'm talking to John Knorr, CEO and founder of the Uglii system, and Robert Maid, System Development Manager. And today we're talking about the commissioning of large networks of affiliates for banking systems. John, it's pretty exciting when you think that a bank can get all of its branches signed up into the Uglii system as affiliates right across the country and their economy in less than a day, less than an hour probably.
Less than an hour, yeah.
Right.
Jo, yes. What we have been very careful about in the developing of the Uglii system is the need to bring in branches of banks into the system quickly and without much fuss, and certainly without a lot of labour content. So what we have developed are processes that are easy to implement, require no technical skills by the bank, and can be put in place really from a spreadsheet. Okay,
Right.
So yeah, this is important stuff for banks that are coming into the system,
Sure.
and they want to see this information, and they want to be assured that if they've got 500 or 5,000 branches, that they're not going to get involved in a quagmire of having to
Sure.
build websites.
Yeah.
So everything's automated.
How much information can the central bank access in regard to its branches' performance?
Well, the system is designed to give them, the bank, the central bank, access to everything that happens at each branch and everything that happens with every business that's registered below each branch. So the system provides information on
the rate of registration,
Yeah.
revenue,
Revenue.
the sales, and obviously the revenue and the apportionment of revenue between branches and
Yeah.
and
Okay, so
head
each
office.
individual branch, they can monitor that branch's performance.
as can each branch. So the branch can see everything that's below it, but the head office can see everything that's below it.
Right,
so it's
sure.
as simple as that. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so they can compare branches and
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll produce more metrics and tools for them to do exactly that as the system goes. At the moment, we're really concentrating on getting those branches into the system, so the branch is working for the bank to improve its
Sure.
client base and
Okay.
make money out of the system, and to attract businesses into a relationship with it because of the power of the system that they can only get through their branch.
Right. Okay, so you say it takes no technical skills at all, and it's pretty quick. Robert, you've got a demonstration you're going to show
Yes,
us?
yep.
Okay.
We can upload that information from a spreadsheet, but before we look at the spreadsheet, we will log in to just an ordinary affiliate, a single affiliate.
Right.
When an affiliate is created, the system generates a web page for that affiliate. Whether
Sure.
the affiliate decides to use it or uses his own website, that's another matter. But it's always there.
So each affiliate has its own website.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah. So this is the control panel of an affiliate. So every branch would have one of these, which includes the business control panel and also the affiliate control panel. And from here, the branch can manage its affiliate business in the system. It has a managed clients section where all the businesses registered under it are in there, and they can do what they need to do. The verification process and all that is within that system. And there's a range of other things, including partner support, where there's a lot of resources and how-tos available to the affiliates, and marketing resources for businesses if they need them.
I'd imagine some of the clients of these bank branches will be fairly big organisations, like big businesses
absolutely.
and government departments that just happen to register through their local branch of the bank. And these organisations will spend a lot of money in the system, or they will cause a lot of money to be spent in the system. So
Right.
it's very important for the bank to have a presence that those businesses can find. They can go in and register in the system and get into the system and start using not only the free services that are seen to be provided by the bank, but also the services that are seen to be from Uglii, for which they have to pay money. So,
Right.
so the system is a very sophisticated system for all businesses. There's potentially 65 services that they can buy. Now, they're most businesses might buy 3 or 4 or 5 or 6
Right.
services, but for more sophisticated businesses and governments, there's a lot of services there that are very powerful, and governments will be keen to buy. Credit card systems will be keen to buy, and those sort of things.
Right.
So it's important for a bank, once it decides to come into the system, that it gets set up very quickly, and that's what we're really talking about here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So what the processes that Robert and his team have built do that, and they do it very well.
So let's have a look at the affiliate webpage and just see the details that are in that. Now, as I said, this would come from a spreadsheet and would pre-fill this for every branch. Okay, so we've got a couple of text boxes where we can put in some default information. Once we have given the logins for this control panel over to the branches, if it's what head office wants, then they can localise the information on that page so that there's information that their local clients are going to be interested in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in my town, I think the local football scores are going to be very important information that they could add into this sort of thing. Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
And sports results and other sorts of things, which is fantastic because it brings more traffic into this website, and of course it allows business to register and allows users to do searches and all sorts of things that they couldn't do anywhere else. This is much more powerful.
Right.
Yes, that's right.
Else.
And there's no, as you mentioned earlier, there's no technical skills required. It's simply a matter of typing in congratulations to the Redbacks for winning the grand final or whatever. It's really just simply type and save.
Right. Okay.
So very
So
simple
even I
process.
could do it.
Even you could do it, John. Yeah. Now, if we just have a look at the resulting website, this is one of our affiliate web pages. The search page has been defined by the affiliate, and it can be changed simply by putting in the local search area that the local branch wants and clicking Save this search result as a default setting.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So if a manager, the local manager of the branch says, look, I want to display a bigger catchment around my branch, then he can do that easily, or
Yes.
or a lesser catchment, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
He's got control of that. Yeah.
I would suggest that when we upload these from the spreadsheet, we elect to do it within 5Ks or 10Ks of the address for the branch, but that of course is up to them. We can load in whatever we like.
Sure.
We need the address obviously, so we've already got that information, and then it can be locally adjusted as required.
Yep. Okay. So that's very simple.
Very simple, and it simply comes from the spreadsheet, which we might have a look at now, and upload it, and they're in a few hours. Now, the spreadsheet is very, very complex. Well, comprehensive, I say, rather than
Yeah, I think so,
complex. It's a very simple process, and there's instructions and examples of what's required for each field. As I said, it's comprehensive. We've got everything that they could possibly add in here, but we can do it with basically very limited information on the branch. It can be the address, the branch name, and we can work from that. If we've got an email address, we can generate the username and password and email that out to the branch manager.
Sure.
And we've also got information in here that will help that branch be discoverable as a bank in the Uglii directory system.
By all its services too.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And in multi-languages because of the ability of the taxonomy
Absolutely.
to be presented in multi-languages. So for countries that have got multi-languages like the US or India or Europe, of course, then these facilities make a big help for the discoverability of the bank.
Right.
Okay, so this is all automatically being done in this process of putting these bank branches into the system as profit centres for the bank. Okay, so we're not only improving the bank's performance as a bank, but also improving the bank's performance as an economy building entity in their economy, a business helping entity in their economy, for which there is much reward. Now, the other thing I noticed there, if we could just go back to the spreadsheet, there's the issue of commissions here, and those commissions will be adjusted between Uglii will be set between Uglii and the bank, okay, in a general sense, but the facility is there for the bank to allocate commissions to the local branch if it wants to, if it wants to handle that thing that way. Now, whether that's as a being paid into the local branch's account, or whether it's being paid there as a virtual thing, a recording thing for
That's right. It can simply be a nominal
entry.
This
Book
is
entry,
a book entry, effectively, and still goes into the central account when we make the when it's payday in the Uglii system.
Okay, so the system has all of these very powerful tools for the bank to look into the system, as we mentioned, the ability to see what each branch is doing, what every business below that branch is doing, for the branch to be able to see all of the business activity below it, and so on. Now, the other thing that I find particularly exciting about the banking industry and Uglii was actually two things. One is that we've got smartphone apps that allow bank staff to go out and say socially introduce the system to people they meet socially or their friends and relations that own businesses, so that the bank is getting the benefit of an introduction to those people. Okay, so we call that a pre-registration process.
That's right.
And the apps are there. That's very exciting for the bank because it helps the bank build new relationships with businesses that it might never have had a relationship with before. So from a business acquisition point of view, this is really exciting for banks, and banks should take this very seriously.
And each branch can set up its employees as sub-affiliates under that branch.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, a bank branch can appoint its own staff as sub-affiliates to pre-register or recruit businesses into the system. How are they rewarded?
Okay, well, the system generates reports on the activities and the sales that have generated through those sub-affiliates, and the bank at the branch level can, or at the head office level, can then reward the sub-affiliates.
Okay.
The system does not pay down to sub-affiliates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't know them legally in a legal sense.
I understand.
Okay, so
Yep.
so that's a reporting system. So
Yep.
the bank may set a reward of $10 or $100 or whatever it may be, or a percentage of the revenue stream. The Uglii system is very flexible about how those rewards are delivered, but we don't deliver them because we don't have a legal relationship with those people.
Okay.
Look, that's a very, very powerful system for a bank to expand its client base.
Yes.
Very, very powerful.
Yes.
And it's simple, using an app on any smartphone.
Any smartphone.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the bank, it's a bank initiative. It's a local bank
Sure.
initiative, really.
Yep.
So I get very excited about that for banks that have the Uglii system, and I worry a bit about the banks that don't have the Uglii system. I think that they're going to get damaged by these processes that we're delivering to our partners. So be it. That's the way the thing works.
It's certainly very simple. Basically all you've got to do is provide that information on a spreadsheet, and the rest is
And I'm sure they've already
automated.
got that information
Of
about their
course.
branches.
Yeah.
Of course,
All that we need. So
Yeah.
yes, it's as simple as that.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Ta.